Okay, we're here with the head coach of the Oneida Indians, Coach Tony Lambert. Coach Lambert, you come into this game 5-1 with your only loss was last week to a very good York team. Talk about your season so far.
Well, our kids have played hard. We've been relatively healthy, and you know, our schedule is what it is. It's been it's getting tougher by the weeks, and certainly tonight it gets a lot tougher. So played a real good York team last week. Thought our kids played hard, just a little bit outmatched, and maybe didn't play our best, but you know, this time of year you better be figuring out you can play or not. We know we certainly got a big test tonight with a big and good and strong Rockwood team.
Coach, your team's very similar to us at Rockwood. You like to pound the rock. Talk about some of the good players on both sides of the ball tonight for Oneida that we need to look for.
Well, you got number 14, Evan Roberts. He's kind of a do-it-all guy for us. Plays on the offense, in the backfield on offense, and linebacker on defense. He's a three-year starter. He's just an extremely phenomenal young man, probably as fine a young man as I've ever coached. Then you've got Matt Hood, Toby Hacker, a couple additional backs. We've got young sophomore quarterback, just like you all do, a kid named Elijah West. Seems to be getting a little bit better. Had his first real test last week, and had to take a lot of growing pains, but I think he'll adjust from that. And then offensively in our line, you know, we try to thrive on our offensive line, and Big Logan Stevens, our offensive tackle. But you know, it's pretty much a blue-collar football team.
Coach, talk about what it's like to be a head coach of a football team in a small East Tennessee community where basically the town just shuts down on Friday and they love their Indians.
Well, they do. It's great. The energy is usually electric around here. Everybody's at the ball game, and you know, that's good and it's bad. The good part is everybody's at the game. The bad part is everybody knows you. You have to deal with it at church, or you deal with it in different places when it don't go too well, and you just feel like you let the community down a lot of times. But Oneida's a special place. It's 25th year celebrating our state championship team here, and you know, those guys were certainly great players. And the late great Coach Jim May, we dedicated this stadium to him a couple weeks ago, and it's been a good year to be an Oneida Indian. Oneida is a special place.
Coach, last question: what you got to do to come out of here with a 6-1 record tonight and beat Coach John Webb and the Rockwood Tigers?
Well, there's no doubt the team that makes the fewest mistakes usually wins the ball game, and you know, I think turnovers are going to be a key. And you know, I just got so much respect for John and his staff and what they do. You know, it's just going to be whoever wants to dig down and play the hardest the longest.
Coach, as always, good talking with you. Good luck tonight.
God bless y'all. Thank you. Come on.
I'm doing surgical sales.
Really?
Game had been moved.
Midway.
Yeah, but you haven't been traveling around to sales? Some. I mean, like today, I really technically should probably be in Mount Juliet because we've got 10 cases there today. But I told them it's different.
Band uniforms. These would make great Halloween costumes and keepsakes.
Okay, we're here with the head coach of the Rockwood Tigers, Coach John Webb. Coach Webb, coming off a big win last week against our arch rival, Harriman. Talk about the week of practice leading up to this Oneida game.
Well, we've had a good week of practice. You know, kids are, you know, in a good mood, and they come out and they worked hard this week. You know, I think last week, you know, healed some wounds, and, you know, coming in this big district game tonight, you know, we knew we needed a good week of practice, so hopefully, you know, it'll pay off for us a little later.
I think you was kidding around the other day, said this game may only last about an hour and 15 minutes. So we're two pretty similar teams. We both like to pound the rock. Talk about what we're going to have to do tonight to beat a good Oneida team.
Well, we're just going to have to play fundamentally sound, you know, and I'm sure that's what he's telling his bunch as well. You know, we got to get them back in the huddle and, you know, make them go on long drives if that's what it's going to take. And, you know, hopefully something will be able to happen. You know, we'll either get a stop or a turnover or something of that nature. And, you know, it's just one of those things. You know, you're talking about two similar teams like to run the football, and, you know, just whatever we get is what we get. We just want to keep the chains moving.
Coach, asked Coach Lambert this. Just talk about East Tennessee football, small school, small town, what it's like on a Friday night to come somewhere like Oneida and play.
Well, it's great. You know, it's not the biggest place in the world, but, you know, you look here, it's already, you know, 45 minutes to kick off. And there's a lot of people here that's on their side. A lot of people are, from Rockwood's on their way up, I'm sure. Taking them a little longer time they get off work and everything. But it's a great atmosphere, to come up here and play. They've got the place looking great. I've been up here several times, and, they always do a good job with it.
Coach, injury-wise, how do we stand tonight?
Well, we got a couple kids that are injured, a couple young kids, and, we're going to miss Dylan Williams. He's out for a couple weeks, twisted his ankle last week at the end of the game, and, that's going to hurt us some, but hopefully we've got enough people that'll be able to cover up and play hard and be able to overcome it.
As always, appreciate you spending some time with us, Coach. Good luck tonight.
All right, thank you, Paul.
Roger Dodger.
1 for $10, 2 for 12. And that is a fantastic.
You guys need to get text. Hurry up, let's go. Come on, let's go. Be ready to play.
One more time, go.
I-N-I-N-D-I-N-D-I-A-N-S Oneida Indians.
Guys, there's no way that you can draw up a more perfect night for high school football. With the weather that we got right now, it's nice and cool. We have no excuses. It's perfect. It's absolutely perfect. The time we got on that bus, time we pulled in, it was perfect. What we got to do is go out there and we got to keep the night going and keep making it perfect. Now, guys, you all know what we expect out of you. You all know what they're doing, offensively, defensively, and special teams. It's your job to go out there tonight and to play like you're capable of playing, play as hard as you're able to play, use your ability that God gave you to the best of your ability, and if you do that, win, lose, or draw, nobody's going to say a word to you. Just like I told you in pregame, we had it last week, big game. Coach Tapp had to throw the Smoky Graves on to get this bunch pumped up, ready to play you. For the last 3 weeks, they've struggled. They've won a couple of them, been ugly wins. They finally came to fruition last week. They lost. Coach Lambert has to do something to get them pumped up and get them going. Whatever it takes, guys. I'm here to tell you right now, it should not take me or any of these coaches to get you all ready to play this game. You know the importance of this game tonight. This is a big district game. We've talked about this all week long. We've talked about hosting a playoff game. Not just making the playoffs, but hosting a playoff game. You'll go a long ways towards that tonight if you go out here and play like you're capable of playing. And you all know it. Do we all want to host a playoff game? Yes, sir. Finish first or second in this district, possibly? Yes, yeah, we do. Go play like it. Go play like you're capable of playing. That's all I can say to you guys. Bottom line. I could give you this big fiery speech, whatever, get you ready to climb the walls, whatever. But guys, it comes down to one thing and one thing only. It comes down to you and right here, having heart to go out there and play this game tonight. And if you'll do that, you'll be fine. This football team will be fine. We've got to be patient. There's going to be mistakes made. We're going to have to punt, I'm sure, at some point in time tonight. Okay? They might actually score on us at some point in time tonight. I hope not, but it might happen. But guess what? Not the first time we punted. Not the first time we had somebody score on us. It's not the first time for any of it. You know that. You have seen and you have played through just about everything that you could possibly play through. But you have got to go play through the adversity tonight. Because there's going to be a little bit of adversity. They're going to line up and they're going to hit you in the mouth. Now the question is, are we going to take it or are we going to turn around and hit them in the mouth? I told you like yesterday during that little few minutes we was in the film room, guys, I need top 10 plays. I need players that's going to put down some top 10 plays. I don't mean show off crap. I just need good football plays out here tonight. There ain't no time for showing off. It's time to go play football. and play it the way that we're capable of playing it. You guys don't remember, but man, I've won on this field. We've won on this field a couple of times, and it's been exciting. So I'm not afraid at all to be here. This is no place different. I love this place. This is great. Okay, I don't care where we're at right now. As long as I'm here with you all, and you guys are willing to put forth the effort. Y'all had a great week of practice, didn't you? I felt like you did. That's all I could ask out of you. We could have went out there and been full of ourselves because we just beat Harriman. We could have just went through the motions, but we didn't. We practiced. So that tells me it means something to you. It means something to you from Monday to yesterday at practice. But that's not going to do anybody any good unless you go out there tonight and finish it off. Finish off a good week of practice. Play your butt off, man. It's going to be hard. But I need hard people right now.
Yes, sir.
I need you guys to get hard and get tough and get mean and get mad. Whatever it's going to be, play with the emotion that you know you're capable of playing with, and we'll be fine. All right? So let's go play some football, guys.
Your captain's meeting at midfield for Rockwood.
Take that one there,
Number 54, Caleb Garrett. Number 34, Joe Ashburn. Number 33, Carrington Chandler. And number 28, Zach Harrison. For Oneida,
And I have tail.
number 28,
White
Ethan
team, you're my
Sexton.
visiting team. I need your choice
Number
before I throw
14,
it.
Evan Roberts.
He's chosen head
Number
captain.
66,
If I do
Jacob
drop it,
Brown.
You'll throw it again, all right?
And
Here
number
we go.
28, or pardon me, number
It is
81,
a hit. I had to give him a lot right there.
Tucker
You won
Manning.
the toss.
Yes, sir. With the first, second half.
You won the defer. All right. The Whites won.
Rockwood wins the toss in the first to the
You
second
won the team,
half.
correct? Excellent. Which way you going to kick?
Keep that.
You going to kick that way. White team right here. Orange team over there. Guys, shake hands. Good luck. Get him out of here.
Evan Roberts, the ball here.
Get on his heel! Get on his heel!
Evan Roberts.
Where you go? Where you go? Here, 7-6! Where you go? 7-6!
West Oregon in a high formation backbeat. Chandler Price and Joe Ashburn. Nate Brackett. Bad hit on the carry for Oneida. Brought down on the play by number 8, Johnson. Enough for an Indian first down at the 37.
Dave. Lost your mind, man. Take your lead.
John Ennis to the 3. Ryan Kane.
He's got a block down.
And Logan Stevens. That's the end of your first.
You had a major gap right there. Go down.
Coming up at halftime, we will be honoring the Ryan McLean always. Timeout, Rockwood.
Get down!
Bryson Butler. Kobe Morgan, your ball player.
Come on, Worthy!
Don't even try to field it.
Morgan's punt goes into the end zone.
Come on, Ryan! Come on, Ryan! Go! Come on! There we go. Stay in bounds! Stay in bounds! Hold the ball! There we go! Stay in bounds! Stay in bounds!
Right.
Let it go, Nate. There we go. Let's go. Come on.
And that's the end of your first half. Your score.
Use that judicial power and get my damn phone shut off.
Oh, look at here. Look at here. There, boys. Go, Rob. Go, Garrett. Go, go, go. Come on, Joe. Come on, Joe. Easy. Let off, let off.
Ashford.
He got there to clean up. 3-2, go. On the big ball.
Trey Treadway to kick the extra point. And the kick is no good.
Ball! Get on it!
And Roberts on the carry. and bowling. Dead ball foul, false start against the Indians. Morgan and punt formation for the Indians. On to attempt the extra point, Trey Treadway. Bad hit up here.
I know, man. Y'all good.
Back deep for the Tigers, Sandra Price. Indians, number 8, Quincy Lambert. Number 15, Matt Hood. Matt Hood on the carry, brought down by Christian. That's the end of your third quarter. Your score,
I know it. That'll be the only visit they're on.
Get it, Trey. Oh.
Morgan is purple right. That's right. Back. Chased out of bounds by Trey Sexton. Personal foul against the Indians. Joe Ashford on the carry.
Every time we pin them, and that's important. We pin them right here, okay? You pin them both. Ashford
Made by Tucker Manus and Evan Roberts. Second down 5. Ball spotted at the 46.
Across, Joe! Baby! Go! Hey! Call something! Here you go.
Sander Price on the carry. However, Billy Parker back at the 48. Go down by
That's a pancake! Hey!
Sander Price picks up. Will be on out of football.
Back out, Falls! Get over here, boy! No!
West pass. Bryson Buckram runs out of bounds at the 41.
Let's go!
Timeout, Tigers.
Hey, come here. Top four. Come here. Hey, Ryan. Come on, Worsley.
West pass to Manus down to the by Ryan McCain. There's a penalty marker at the end of the play. Brackett takes a knee. The Oneida Indians 7. Next week, Rockwood will be on the road and they will travel to Warford to take on the Bulldogs. The Oneida Indians will be home next week and join an open date in 2 weeks.
Hey, listen up, guys. Man, that right there is the way to play football, guys. That's a good football team. You know, we all know that. That's a good football team. You know, I told you, to keep believing in what we're doing here, guys. We're going to be fine. You know, the prize is, we're still not there yet. You know, the prize is going to be later on. It's going to be later on, but you're taking these steps right now to get that prize what we want. You put yourself right back in the thick of things, man. You know, you've had a couple of tough weeks, I understand that. Yeah. But, guys, last week against Harriman, you started buying in. This week, there's total buy-in from this football team. Total buy-in. You know, I envy you guys for getting to come out here and do this right now. I'm proud of you. The coaching staff's proud of you. The way you played tonight, and just the way you handled yourself the last few weeks, guys. You know, losing a devastating game from Meigs County and Kingston and whatever, and then bouncing back and coming into practice, and after beating Harriman, and we were focused all week long. I told you that. Yesterday, I told you that before the game today. I felt like we were focused, and that's important, guys. As many defenses as we played this week, I hope somebody don't ask me what our defense is, because I have no idea. The only thing I can tell you right now, here's the only way I can tell you say about our defense right now. It's good. It's good defense. So right now, somebody handed me this. Pastor Taylor handed me this. I'm going to hand it off right here to Coach Allen, Coach Newby, Coach Johnson, and all the defensive coaches that were here. That 14 or less. Obviously, we're playing for Pauls. Anytime we win, we put one on there. 14 or less, I would give you a little incentive this week. You'll have at least 2 on there. And how many punts we have? I don't know. I told you if you made a punt over twice, because I knew with the way both of us played tonight that we wasn't going to have that many possessions. So I set the number over 2. I don't know how many we got, but we got over 2. Okay, and that's what's important. All right, listen, we're off for a week. Now's the time. We've had a tough stretch of football. We have had a tough stretch of football. If there's anybody that deserves some rest, relaxation, it's me. No, I'm just kidding. It's you guys. All right, but we still got to practice. We still got to stay sharp. Practices will be cut short. We're not going to beat the crap out of you next week. Okay? Guys, it's very important. We got an open date, obviously, next week. The next week is fall break. We've got a game. I can't do anything about it. It's the way the district set. I can't have you guys going and looking at fall colors and leaves and missing practice. Okay? There'll be plenty of time for that. Well, I've got to have you at practice, man. I've got to have you at practice. My plan is right now is to have a real light practice on Monday. Go out and let's get a little work in on Tuesday, Wednesday. Okay? Very light practice on Thursday. And short light practice on Thursday. And then nothing on Friday. Okay? So you got 2 days basically where we're going to get some work in. Monday's not going to be much. Thursday's not going to be much. Tuesday we got to stay sharp. I ain't worried about beating and banging right now. Y'all prove to me you can beat and bang with anybody. All right? But we do have to stay sharp, guys. We do. We really do. So, hey, keep believing in what we're doing. Keep playing hard. Be proud of yourself. Be proud of the coaching staff for putting it out there for you. And keep working, guys. Keep working. Good job, guys. Anybody got anything to say, coaches?
Hey, one thing offensively, okay? The sweetest thing about this victory, beat them at their own game. You pounded their rear ends in the ground and they got tired. That's what it's about, guys, right there. It started like there.
Great job, man. Let's get on the ball. Let's go get some more.
Yeah, let's go! Hey, let's go right ahead. Suckers on 3, 1, 2, 3.
I'm here with Ryan McCain and Trey Treadway, who were part of one of the most bizarre high school football plays I've ever seen tonight. Guys, take me through it. Tell me what you saw, what happened out there.
Well, we just pounded them, and we just tried to pound them again, and I jumped over, fumbled, and my buddy Trey picked it up for a touchdown.
If we could, we'd like to clear off the center of the football field.
Trey, what happened for your side on that one?
Well, I saw our big running back jump over the line. He couldn't hang on to the ball, obviously. Popped open. Somebody got it, run. We all piled up on him. I'm pretty sure Big Hayden Johnson, just killed the man, and the ball just popped on the ground, and I just took it and scored.
Ryan says he was in on that. Trey, what do you think?
Yeah, I'll agree with him. I'll agree.
Thank you, guys. I'm here with the defensive line. We got Tristan Tanker, Jacob McGuire, John Metcalf, and Hunter Henderson. They played a big role tonight in causing pressure on the Oneida offense and probably turned the game for the Tigers. Guys, just talk about how it went tonight and how important it was to get pressure on the offense.
Well, that was big, and it took.
This year's show is titled
We had to stop them up front.
Revolves around the different
they can't throw the ball.
So the sounds of gears,
played hard, played low.
Can be heard throughout the show. Will create a sense of time being warped into many different.
We knew that if we could stop them at their own game by running the ball, if we could keep them to passing it, we'd be all right. And our secondary proved that tonight. We stopped them from running it, so they had to throw it. And ended up with a couple of turnovers, which really helped us out.
All
I gotta say was we was on lockdown.
All I can say is that most of the credit goes for the defensive coaches. I mean, they called the right plays, got us in the right formation, and we just executed it.
Sir.
Thank you, guys. I'm here with Coach John Webb after tonight's 27-7 victory over Oneida. Coach, how important was it to get this win tonight?
Well, it was huge. You know, it was something that we'd been looking forward to. You know, we're trying to get to the playoffs, and obviously you don't want to drop down to 0-2 in the district. And you know, but just like I've told our guys, you know, the prize for us is towards the end of the season. And you know, it's not going to happen overnight. You know, it's a marathon. It's not a sprint. We got a bunch of sprints here, and we just got to take them one game at a time. And you know, but now this puts us right there, you know, where we could possibly host a playoff game. But we got to take care of a lot more stuff before now and then. But you know, it gives us a chance. If we'd lost this one tonight, more than likely we would have been on the road, and that's some place we don't want to go right now. You know, we're not going to be at home for another 3-4 weeks, whatever. And we've been on the road the last couple of weeks. It's terrible scheduling on my part, but you know, these kids deserve to play at home. But we got a lot more work to do.
Coach, we got a bye week next week. How important is it after this kind of gauntlet of games to have a bye week to rest up and get ready for Wartburg?
Well, you know, me and you and Coach Witter, we talk about it all the time at lunch. And, you know, man, look at our schedule. I mean, whoever made this thing out ought to be shot. But, you know, there's Midway, good football team, Tellico, Sweetwater, Kingston, Meigs, Harriman. Might have left somebody out right there. But,
you know, if anybody needs a break, it's probably us right now. Maybe not. I mean, maybe we're hitting our stride right now. We should be playing, but in my mind, I feel like that just mentally and physically right now, we need a break and just relax a little bit and continue to prepare and work hard and just try to get better in practice.
Thank you, Coach. And that's your final score, Rockwood 27, Oneida 7. The Tigers defensively look great tonight. The offense does enough to get the win, a big 20-point region win, heading into a bye week for the Tigers. After the bye week, the Tigers will be back in action at Wartburg during fall break for Rockwood. Then after that, they'll travel to Hancock and finish off the season at Cumberland Gap. For the Rockwood Sports Network, I'm Justin Gambrell.